Hey friends, how's it going? Another time here, your friend Patrick showing you how to set up your Kuppet washing machine. All right, so let me show you this thing. I just got it out of the box. It's very compact, very convenient. It's in the bathroom already. I don't have much space here. I live in a studio apartment, so all I need is a small space in the bathroom. So check this out. Beautiful, huh? It's only 27 pounds. I mean, it needs probably I will say like 10 gallons of water. I'm not sure how many gallons of water this will take, but not that much for sure because it's very small. And check out the spinner. Probably a few pounds of clothes. But so the way to set it up is to put this drain or fill-up hose to this side, connect it to your sink, and then the drain side, put it right here, and then it goes down to the toilet. So to start, fill it up, turn on your hose, your faucet, and then you'll see the water dripping inside. It has some little marks here in the bottom where it says low, medium, high, and super high. I don't know, depending how much clothes you want to put in. I mean, I don't have that much clothes. It's just me here in the house, so I'm going to try to do medium down to here. All right, friends, so after 5 minutes, we're still in the process of filling up. Like I said, we will leave it on the half mark right here, and that's where we're at. So this still going, and we are filling up, almost getting there. Okay, after a few minutes, I think we are ready for the soap. So we're gonna turn off the faucet really quick here, and we are at the half mark. We're ready to put some soap. So I was thinking to put a full scoop of soap, but I have one halfway pre-made just because we have halfway of water inside the washer. So we're gonna put this one in really quick. And in the settings we have, let's see, we have gentle, normal, and drain. I have it at the normal mark. And then here, the most you could do is 15 minutes. So I was thinking to put it at, let's see, let's do 12 right there, 12 minutes, and I'm gonna let it go for a bit so the powder soap could do its magic. You could have the lid open, it'll still work, no problem. You have to mix it a little because powder soap you get in your clothes if you don't mix it well. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes here to have it ready, and then I'll throw the clothes inside. So observing this Kuppet washer working now, I see that everything is mixing well. And I also observe that it's quiet. It's not that loud. I like that. I mean, I live in a building, so you want quiet. You don't want to disturb no one, right? This is perfect. Perfect for me. Perfect for a college student, someone that lives in a smaller space, because it doesn't take that much, guys. I mean, it takes the size of my sink. That's all. And the height, too. Check this out. It's just right there. Check that out. Cool, huh? Alright, so I think we're ready for clothes. I'm going to start putting some stuff in there and see how it goes. Okay, so now that it's filled up, I'm going to start putting the clothes inside. I was thinking to put it mixed, but maybe I'll just put shirts inside. Let's see how many I could put on a medium size mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I could put more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, could still put more. 9, 10, 11, and the one I'm wearing, 12. All right. One more. Let's do one more, yeah? 13. All right. So, you see this thing is halfway full, and I think I could still put some more clothes, but I don't want to put too much weight. I mean, it's brand new, first time using it, but you want to try it, right, and see how it works. So we're ready to go. We have 13 shirts inside, and I'm going to put it back to the setting where it was at. I'll do more time just to see how it goes. 15 minutes. Halfway of soap, halfway of water. Like I said, it will work with the lid open or closed. to 15 minutes and we'll start drying. I mean, this space right here is pretty big for the clothes that you're washing. This one here for the spinner, it's not as big, but I think it'll do the job. I'll probably have to put half the amount of clothes, so we'll see. We'll see when that time comes. What do you guys think? All right, don't pay attention to the color of the water. It's coming out dark, guys, but I don't know if you know, but I work in an industry where I get dirty, get greasy. Not a mechanic though. Check that out. That means it's getting clean, right? We'll see the results in a few minutes. So one of the things I noticed about the Kuppet, you know, is that it's lightweight. So, I mean, whatever we put inside, we gotta be conscious, you know, that we cannot put something so heavy like a pair of shoes or a carpet. You know, it's gotta be lighter clothes, you know, t-shirts, underwears, pants maybe. But not that many pieces, you know. I mean, you just gotta be careful, because if you see the side of the wall right here, if you see the side of the wall, this right here, it's kind of like bending a little bit. So that means that this is very fragile. Like if I touch the wall right here, it's a very thin layer. It's very fragile. So you gotta watch out for that. I'm not sure, you know, how long it will stand, but this is it. Be careful with that, guys. But it's still going. Pretty good. Not that noisy. I love it. Okay, so now the cycle has stopped after 15 minutes. We're gonna check our clothes here. Wow, look at the water now. Super dirty. All right, so now the next step will be to change this knob here from normal cycle to drain. So now we have our hose connected here, and it's going towards the toilet, or you could put it on the tub. I mean, whatever you prefer. So I'm gonna turn the knob to the right. There you go. The water just started coming out, and we are getting ready for our other cycle, which is the rinse. We're about to do it. We're just waiting for this thing to drain completely. Okay, look at this thing. It was dirty, huh? All right, so once this thing is done, we're gonna turn on our faucet again and fill it up probably halfway or less. And then what I was thinking is that I gave it 15 minutes for the first cycle. So now for the rinse, I'm gonna do probably 10 minutes. I will say it's enough to do the rinse cycle. Once we have the clean water in there, it's gonna go well. So after washing, after finishing the whole load, what we gotta do is pull this thing out right here. This thing is the piece that keeps the lint inside. So make sure you do that and clean this piece right here. All right, so we are almost ready. This thing is almost empty here. You're gonna hear this noise. Once you hear that noise, it's because it's finished draining all the water. So it's almost there. 1 minute here. Almost dry inside. There you go. It's dry. Just pulling the last bits of water. Okay, I think that should be enough. So I'm gonna change the setting here. Let's see. Probably put it on normal again, and all I'll do is turn on the faucet, fill up the inside. All right, so now the water's coming in again. We'll wait a few minutes to get filled up. I mean, the difference between this one and the ones at the laundromat is that you have to do everything manually, like the washing, changing the setting, doing the rinse and all that stuff. But now that we're going in times of pandemic, I think it's very convenient because you don't have to go to the laundromat. You don't have to risk yourself. I mean, it's a quick process. It's at home, and you don't have to deal with anything else but being at home and turning knobs. That's all. Okay, so we are done finishing up here with water inside the washer. We're getting ready for our rinse. So that's gonna take a couple of minutes. Let's turn this thing off here. Okay, so all we have to do for our rinse process is put this on normal. I mean, it's been on normal now, and put it back on 10 minutes. Let's do 10 minutes. I like this thing. I mean, it's not that noisy, like I said. I bought it from Amazon. It costs less than $200. I'm trying it for the first time. I mean, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm in a smaller space and I needed something convenient so I don't have to get out of my house during times of pandemic, and it looks convenient. So we're waiting for the spinning process here. Like it? Another 8 minutes for our rinse here. Okay, so 10 minutes have passed and our cycle is done. The rinsing process is done here. So, wow, the water still looks dirty, but we did the rinse process already. So I guess now the next step will be the spinner. So what we'll have to do is drain this thing again. Put it in drain mode. Water is draining once more. Once this thing is done, we'll change the clothes from the washer side to the spinner side. And I'll show you how to do it. So the manual says that once this thing is done, we'll have to change the setting to normal here. Then we'll put the clothes inside the spinner. But then I'm wondering how the spinner tank will drain. I'm thinking we'll probably have to turn the drain back again. I'm not sure how that works, because it's our first time, so we'll figure that out in the process. This thing's still emptying here. Remember the sound of empty tank? Okay, so once this thing is done, it'll start making a noise, just like that. So that means that the tank here is empty. Okay, almost ready for it. Completely empty, I don't see any water in there anymore. Okay, so we're gonna turn this thing off. We're gonna move it back to normal. So now we're ready to move the clothes inside the spinner. So I put 13 shirts inside the washer. Let's see how many we can put inside the spinner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Let's see. I have one more here. 9. All right, looks about full here. I think I could put one more, pushing it. So that's 10. I have 3 more right here. So let's do this one more time. Let me see. All right, I got this little piece that comes with it. So I guess you have to put this piece inside here. Let me figure that out. Now I might have to take one shirt off. So that's 9 pieces in there. So the manual mentions that you have to put this small plastic on top of the clothes here. It's setting on top of this plastic. All right, so that's to hold the clothes in place. We close this thing here, and we'll give it 3 minutes. So the setting goes up to 5. Well, we'll give it 3 minutes and see what's up. Okay, perfect. You hear the plastic cracking there? I mean, that should be normal. It's just the noise of the other plastic inside. Oh wow. So once I open this thing, it stops. But then if I close it again, there you go. It'll start spinning. You start hearing the noise. And then now I figure something out. Remember I mentioned something about draining? So I don't have the drain knob on the drain side. I have it on normal. It's completely off. But then I figured that it drains automatically. So this is what it's doing. The spinner is draining automatically. You don't have to turn the drain button on, because the manual says if you have it on, then you'll mess up the machine. So don't do it, guys. Just keep spinning it. I'm at 2 minutes now, waiting for the time to check out the clothes. I mean, it will not be completely dry, but it'll be almost dry. So if you have a dryer at home, or if you have another way of doing it, my way will be hanging it. I have a little bit of sun, a small space to hang it and dry it. So we'll try that. I mean, it shouldn't be that much. I've used these machines before, the spinner machines before, and they do a pretty good job. So we'll see this one. I'll tell you guys. Okay, so the spinning cycle is done now. After 3 minutes, I put 9 pieces of clothes, 9 t-shirts, and I left the other ones on this side. This thing is also finished draining. So what I'll do is take this clothes away, and then I'm gonna put the rest inside. So I'm gonna put this rest of shirts inside to continue the drying process or the spinning process. Make sure this is at complete stop. You don't want to hurt your hands, your fingers. Take this plastic piece off. I mean, let's see. There you go. It's not that hard. Let me check the clothes. Let's see. Oh, wow. I mean, it's still humid, but it's not dripping wet anymore. I mean, this is perfect. You could just hang it somewhere, man. So I see the clothes is almost dry. This is perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang it and wait for the rest of the process. So one of the things I noticed during my second cycle of spinning, because I couldn't put all the clothes inside, was that the machine started shaking a little bit, started moving a little bit. But I think that's normal just because it's lighter, and then the motor here, it's a bit heavy, and it started shaking. But I'm giving it another 3 minutes to dry to the full extent here. So this is what I did. I hang my clothes after it, open the window a little bit, and that should be good. I mean, a few minutes, it should be dry. It's almost dry. I mean, it's a bit humid, but it's not that much. Shouldn't take that long. Okay, so less than 30 minutes have passed, and I finished a whole batch of 13 shirts. And then I'm filling up for another batch here. So one of the things I observed was that it has another hole right here. So then the manual says that you could put the hose, this hose right here, you could connect it during your spinning process to add more water and clean your clothes a little more. I mean, but that is just optional. I mean, my clothes were dirty. They have a little bit of grease in it, and the grease that it had is completely off. But if you want to add more water, you could do that. I didn't do it, but the clothes is good enough. I like it. Wow, almost dry. This is perfect. So far the Kuppet has been great. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I have other things there that you might be interested on. But check this out. I'm liking it. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time. So I see the clothes is almost dry. This is perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang it and wait for the rest of the process. So one of the things I noticed during my second cycle of spinning, because I couldn't put all the clothes inside, was that the machine started shaking a little bit, started moving a little bit. But I think that's normal just because it's lighter, and then the motor here, it's a bit heavy, and it started shaking. But I'm giving it another 3 minutes to dry to the full extent here. So this is what I did. I hang my clothes after it, open the window a little bit, and that should be good. I mean, a few minutes, it should be dry. It's almost dry. I mean, it's a bit humid, but it's not that much. Shouldn't take that long. Okay, so less than 30 minutes have passed, and I finished a whole batch of 13 shirts. And then I'm filling up for another batch here. So one of the things I observed was that it has another hole right here. So then the manual says that you could put the hose, this hose right here, you could connect it during your spinning process to add more water and clean your clothes a little more. I mean, but that is just optional. I mean, my clothes were dirty. They have a little bit of grease in it, and the grease that it had is completely off. But if you want to add more water, you could do that. I didn't do it, but the clothes is good enough. I like it. Wow, almost dry. This is perfect. So far the Kuppet has been great. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I have other things there that you might be interested on. But check this out. I'm liking it. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time.